From Del Mar to Middletown, Bombay Hook to the Brandywine, Dover to Wilmington. This is the Caesar Rodney Institute Policy Podcast. Today, Caesar Rodney Institute Communications Director Sam Friedman talks with Logan Pike, State Government Relations Manager for the Heartland Institute. Here's Sam.
Introduce yourself for our audience. Tell us about you and how long you've been with Heartland and what you do.
Sure. My name's Logan Pike. I'm one of our state government relations managers for Heartland. I've been with Heartland a little bit over a year. Heartland is a national think tank, but we kind of focus only on state-level legislation. So we cover issues in all 50 states. So we have kind of split up the states, and I have about 10 of them that have had covered Delaware issues, and about 9 other states as well for about a year for Heartland.
Logan, you had done a study, you had with Heartland a project on welfare reform, and you gave Delaware solid grade, although we regressed a little bit. What do you see as the trend in welfare reform nationally?
We published this past March a 50-state report card on welfare reform. We published one back in 2008 on the same thing, and we kind of basically looked at the TANF program, which was developed under the Clinton administration in '96, and we looked at how states have been doing since it was a block grant program, how states have been effective rather than the federal government at moving more people further away from dependency and closer to self-sufficiency.
And why do you think Delaware did better than our surrounding states?
One of the main policies that we've looked at is the work requirements, and really stressing those requirements for people that are in the TANF program. So Delaware actually required people on TANF to participate in some type of work-related program, whether that's actual work or a vocational program or community service or something that's getting them closer, building those skills in order to kind of remove them from poverty. So I think that's one of the main reasons is that program that's in place, and they're really kind of behind that with some of the sanctions that they have in place or the time limit. So the sanctions are, if you are in this program and you lose your job or you kind of get out of one of your work-related programs, the sanctions kind of help foster through that non-compliance.
What kind of impact, if any, do you think the so-called Great Recession and the following recovery had on welfare reform in the states?
It obviously is going to have a big issue, as far as trying to be able to find work. But like I said, when we look at that's one of the main pushbacks that we get is that we can't find jobs to put these people into that are in this program that need assistance. And one of the things that we say to that is that with the work requirement, actual working is only one of the 12 different programs that you can be involved in. So there's a list of different programs that you can be involved in to help build those skills so that you can get a job.
What do you think that the states can do, just in general, that would, very briefly, to basically improve on the welfare report card so all states are moving in a positive direction?
We talked about a cash diversion program in our report card, and that is essentially a program where a lot of times there'll be I use the example of a single mom, for example, whose car breaks down on the way to work, and she really just needs kind of a lump sum of money to help her fix her car, get back on her feet, get back to work and providing for her kids. But states that don't have this cash diversion program have to throw these people into the full welfare program and then allow them to be in it for 5 years, if that's how long they're planning it for. So that's kind of a program that's really easy to implement, that should be kind of agreed upon on both sides if you're trying to help people not get caught up in this kind of spiral of welfare, is just giving them an opportunity to apply for just this one lump sum program.
Logan Pike, State Government Relations Manager for the Heartland Institute. You've been listening to the Caesar Rodney Institute Impact Delaware Policy Podcast. Visit our website, caesarrodney.org, for the latest columns, research, and events on issues affecting you. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out our episode archive. I'm Sam Friedman. Thanks for joining us, and have a great rest of your day.